Good morning everyone. Well, I was doing one of my little jobs which ended up into a bigger job, but I've had so much fun and I have removed 4 huge loads of Carexes from around the pond, which hadn't intended to do quite so much and be quite so drastic, but do you know what? It looks beautiful. So I'm going to show you the process and then I'll show you the big reveal. It's very sad losing all these Carexes, but like I explained last week, I've tried transplanting them, I've tried giving them to people, and they all die. And they grow prolifically, so the ones that I have left will spread. So come with me and I will show you first of all what the garden looked like before we started, or the pond area where you couldn't even see the pond. Today I'm going to do the tackle the pond area. The pond area is so overgrown with Carexes and they do so well for me, and I have so many, and just looking at it, it's just, some have to go. So that's my job today, and I suggest that you put some music on and you play some lovely music, maybe an album for 1 hour. Don't do what my friend Elizabeth said she did. She did that and she's lost her Apple earbud, has just fallen out somewhere into the garden. So watch out for that. Let's do the clearing away of the pond. So I don't actually have an exact plan, but I do know that I want to trim all these off. So that's a good starting point. I don't know where to start. I think this one is all brown. Of these, they're huge. Oh, it's such a shame, but these little ones are going to regrow. They'll be just as good all over again. far more than anticipated, but I like it. And I have all these pups, which I will put back in. I have a new bag of soil to just freshen it up. I do need to clear all that. But as you can see, the sun's coming over rather rapidly. So I think I'll tidy this area up, get these in. I'm not going to plant it quite so thickly. And then I can switch to that side. I hadn't intended to be quite this drastic, but however, I like it and it will grow again. Now we need to switch to that side. But one thing that I've learned from good old Richard is tidy up after yourself as you go along, because we get exhausted by the end and then we half-heartedly do it. So I'm going to do this and I'll put it all on time lapse, I think, because it's just more of the same. So before we show you the reveal, I'll show you what it looked like just over an hour ago. And it was so overgrown. I hadn't intended on taking out quite so many grasses, but kind of as I pulled, they all came, and I managed to save little pups, which I've replanted. And I think it looks pretty. I can see the pond again. And the fountain's now working. That's a solar fountain. Well, the sun couldn't even get anywhere near. You can see my snail, you can see my little robin. It will all grow again, but I'll keep it in check. Just for any of you who might be newer to the channel, you might not know that this section all here, all that half there, is actually an hibernaculum under all that, because I dug down was it a year ago? 18 months ago, I dug down. It's about 2 foot deep and it has a whole load of tunnels. It's for hibernating animals or frogs or whatever can fit down there. And you can see I have 3 entrances. This is one of them. And they are actually, I don't know if you can see that, they're down pipes. And they go all the way, or soil pipes actually, they go all the way downwards. And there's another one there. So that is an entrance. And then round here we have a 3rd entrance, which you can see a lot easier here. So they go all the way down, about 2 foot down. And then there are sort of tunnels and little hideaways and little safe places with secure little tiny roofs and things. It's hard to imagine, but if you are interested, there is a video which I will link to the end of this one. I have no idea if anything ever goes down there. I will never know, but it's a little safe haven for any little wildlife. That's a little frog hotel back there. And we have a little frog log as well that things can hide in, a little entrance that side. So that's my hibernaculum. I'm very happy with how it's turned out. I'll give you a quick view of this side as well, but it looks fresher and cleaner and brighter, and I'm sure it will all grow again, but we can just do the same thing again. I do love the Carexes. I had 4 great big bags full of Carexes, which is a shame, I know, but we've got to keep things in check. And I had a very enjoyable morning doing this. So thank you so much for watching. I'm Janette, I'm the Enthusiastic Gardener. I hope it's given you a little bit of inspiration to just maybe clear an overcrowded area that you probably have as well, because everything grows. Thank you for watching, take care, and I will see you soon. Bye.